Welcome to Ravenna High School's 36th Annual Academic Honors Awards. It is my pleasure to congratulate our academically achieving students. The RHS students we are honoring truly epitomize the essence of Raven pride. These students respect themselves and their goals. They understand the importance of attending school regularly. These students show virtue daily as they are committed to making the right choices. Striving for excellence is a personal expectation, and never giving up is their mantra. Thank you, parents, grandparents, and families for holding your child to high standards and expecting their best efforts. Your support, sacrifices, and focus on the development of their academic, emotional, and social characteristics is to be commended. You have been the main contributor to your child's success. Welcome to the 36th Annual Academic Awards.
Hi, I'm here today to speak about Elena Brunswick. Elena is a very conscientious young woman. She always works hard in the classroom. Elena takes all honors level courses her entire high school career. I am extremely proud of how hard Elena works outside of the classroom too. She's been working since her sophomore year, which is a little over 2.5 years now. She puts in 25 hours a week on top of our normal school week. Elena has been through more than most kids her age, but she's persevered and she's already been able to purchase her very own car all for herself through her work. She has such a kind heart and soul. She checks in on kids and her friends, even her teachers. If we're absent, she'll send us an email just seeing if we're okay. I am honored and proud to have been a part of Elena Brunswick's life. Thank you.
Congratulations, Brandon Falkenberg, on your academic award. Brandon, I'm so proud of the way I saw you grow and thrive last year in my honors government class. And what I want to commend you on is just this quiet ability to process information and to ponder on it. In an age and an era where everyone is susceptible to being flighty and short attention span, you've got a way that you can stick with topics and ponder them and come back to me in the hallway, discuss things with me after class, come back a week or two later and continue to think through and talk about those things. And so it really impresses me. Brandon, you are the type of student that makes a classroom rich. Not all of our students are the same, and some like to talk and throw their voice out there early and be loud, and you're more of the quiet sort. But I always recognized that when you were ready to speak, it was important that I listen, and I think your classmates respect you in that manner as well. So I just encourage you to continue to be a deep thinker as you move forward, and congratulations on your achievement.
Kelsey Campbell. I've enjoyed watching her emotional growth. Okay, enjoyed might not be absolutely correct. See, Kelsey has been one of my band students for what will be 6 years now. I can, without a doubt, tell you that she is emotionally stronger now than she has ever been. She's always been quietly confident, even though some may not have noticed. But during high school, she's become much more outwardly confident. She's taken a proud and active role in student council and continues to be a talented and important part of the band. She's matured from a sweet girl into a wonderful young lady. She is still a bit of a Star Wars nerd, and I hope that she remembers as she continues to grow into adulthood that there are plenty of adults who love Star Wars too. Her focus on what is important is what will prove to be her greatest asset. And I believe we will see and hear great things from and about Kelsey in the future. Congratulations, Kelsey.
When Kate asked me to speak on her behalf, my mind immediately began to fill with dozens of reasons as to why she is so deserving of this third-year letter award. I mean, let's face it, Kate Miller is an exemplary third-year letter award winner. My relationship with Kate started her sophomore year of high school. It was my first year teaching at Ravenna, and I was absolutely delighted to have such a polite and respectful student like Kate in my honors English class. For those of you who either know Kate personally or have had her in class, you know that she asks a lot of questions. Whether it's about MLA formatting, a certain plot choice Shakespeare made, or even a question about where I got my shoes from. Kate is always asking questions. I can't tell you how many times I had to Google a question that Kate has asked me simply because I didn't know the answer. It's rare to find a student that challenges his or her teacher as much as Kate challenges me, and I appreciate that. It's no surprise that curiosity leads to greater success, and I think it's Kate's inquisitive nature that has allowed her to get so far in her academic career. Even more, I think it's her inquisitive nature that has allowed her to earn this third-year letter award. Kate is very motivated to find the answers to the many whys of the world. Kate would ask me things like, why did I get a point off for this? Or why do we put a comma here but not there? This strong desire to know and learn something has led Kate to become a true independent learner. It's evident that she takes initiative in all things she does, while also accepting the fact that frustration in the present is worthwhile to achieve future success. Not only is Kate an ideal student, but she's also an ideal athlete. As a coach, I immediately noticed that Kate has the intrinsic motivation, which is also seen in the classroom, that one needs to create a successful athlete. Kate had never played softball before her sophomore year of high school. Therefore, when I started working with her, I was absolutely thrilled to see how much progress she would make in such a small amount of time. Kate's the kind of athlete who doesn't look for approval in every little drill or accomplishment, but instead, she sets little goals for herself and proves her success on the field. I was always impressed with the extra time Kate put into softball, whether that was simply running a few laps around the track after practice or asking me to toss a few extra balls to her so she could master her bunting skills. As I end this speech, I want to not only congratulate Kate, but I want to thank her for giving me the opportunity to speak on her behalf. Keep working hard.
It is my pleasure to speak on behalf of Macy Wood. I have known Macy for a little over a year now, and I can't say enough good things about her. Macy has accomplished so much in her time here at RHS, more than I would have dreamed to accomplish as a high school student myself. Macy is president of NHS, president of student council, a member of leadership where she volunteers for community service. She's captain of the cheerleading squad, senior captain of band, and on the varsity softball team. Macy's future plans entail majoring in biology, minoring in sociology, and then going med school to be an orthopedic surgeon. I have no doubt in my mind that Macy will accomplish all of her goals because Macy is nothing short of hardworking, determined, and passionate about everything she's involved in. She's one of those students that I will miss incredibly because she has been such a light in my classroom. She exudes kindness and compassion. Even though I don't have her in class this year, every time she walks by my room, she either waves, she'll stop in, or she'll say hi and ask how I'm doing. This bit of thoughtfulness has brightened my not-so-great days. Even though she will be incredibly missed next year and all the years after, I look forward to hearing from her and all her successes in her future.
Abby Jennings. I know this may come as a big surprise, but Abby is a plethora of emotion. Then again, I have never met a truly artistic person that isn't emotional, and she is incredibly artistic. From singing in the choir to playing tenor sax with a symphonic band and jazz pop band. She spins a flag for marching band, knows how to play both cellos and lead pan for the steel band, works on stage, backstage, off stage, acting, building and painting scenery and props, and has taken on leadership roles with the drama club. And she also excels at painting and drawing. In addition, I'm told that she's also dabbled in poetry, though I've never had the pleasure of getting to read any of it. All of this while staying on top of her academics. She is in the top 3 of her class. Adding to her artistic and academic pursuits, she is a National Honor Society officer, a band officer, and a Girl Scout. Sorry, Abby, had to let them know. She often puts the concerns of others before her own, sometimes to her own detriment. She is an adorably sweet, sympathetic, apathetic, smart, and artistic individual. And the only thing that could possibly stand in the way of her extreme success would be her forgetting to put herself first every once in a while. Real proud of you. Congratulations, Abby.
Congratulations to Autumn Steary on your academic award. Autumn, I've really enjoyed teaching you throughout my years at Ravenna High School and knowing you at Brown Middle School as well. And what I wanted to mention about your academic achievement is your creativity. And so I've seen that play out in creative projects, drawings especially, but I'm really impressed with your ability to take deep, complex topics and think about them in creative and deep ways. And so that's a skill that I hope that you take with you to the university level or to your job and just life in general. Just take your creativity with you that you've kind of been able to hone here at Ravenna High School and use that to help you thrive in the world. So I'm really proud of you and congratulations again.
I have had the pleasure of being Abby Laughlin's English teacher not once but twice during both her freshman and junior years. When you meet Abby, the first thing that will probably stand out to you is her friendly smile, and when you remember Abby, her smile will also stand out in your mind. But there is much more to her than her happy face. Abby's dedication as a student is apparent in everything she does in class. She works ahead, puts in extra time and effort to tackle work that challenges her, and does not stop until she has done what she set out to do and done it well. When she has mastered her own work, she often offers to help classmates do the same. Abby has a kind heart. I have seen her make time for classmates who are often overlooked and go out of her comfort zone to speak up for those who need a voice. The thing I admire and appreciate most about Abby is that she wears a smile, excels academically, and practices kindness, not because it's easy and comes naturally to her, but because she has the strength and perseverance to do these things even when it's difficult for her. I am grateful to have been her teacher and honored to acknowledge her for this award. Congratulations, Abby.
It wasn't until Gracie was a junior at Ravenna High School that I was able to have interactions with her. And at first I thought she was pretty quiet and perhaps even a little bit reserved to the point that it might be a problem. But I quickly learned that Gracie is not only a hard worker, but she's also incredibly clever and witty, but you have to get her to come out of her shell first. She only does it if she feels comfortable. You see, Gracie played soccer for 3 years, and she was a part of our strength and conditioning program for 2. And over the time I had her as a student as a junior, and the time that I coached her in strength and conditioning, I grew to understand that Gracie is full of energy, and she does not let people outwork her. And she takes great pride in the products that she creates as a result of her hard work. So it is no surprise to me, and I'm sure her friends or her family, that Gracie is receiving this honor. And to you, Gracie, I say congratulations. And although you might not know yet what you're going to do when you get there, I think that college is going to be an amazing experience for you, and I look forward to see what you do. Congrats again.
Maggie Remley has not only spent her time at RHS excelling academically, she has also used that time to help lead her school. She's been vice president of her class all 4 years and has been a part of student council and student leadership. In addition, she's been a part of band and choir. She is an altar server for her church and is a proud 4-year member of the RHS bowling team. I've truly enjoyed watching her break out of her shell over the past 6 years. She's gained confidence each and every year and has blossomed into an extremely strong flautist for our band. Through all of this success, the one thing about Maggie that continues to impress me is her sense of family. I have no doubt that she is aware of how proud her family is of her. But I truly believe that she actually wakes every morning with a goal of making and keeping them proud. Her family remains important to her and remains a part of everything that she does. I'm sure there will be plenty more family celebrations on her accomplishments in her future. Congratulations, Maggie.
It is my honor and privilege to present to you one of our Ravenna High School Academic Award winners, Bree Larkin. Bree is a member of the National Honor Society and Key Club. Bree also participates in 3 varsity sports. She does tennis, basketball, and track. Bree is a leader in the classroom and a hard worker and competitor. Without further ado, I present to you our Ravenna High School 2020-2021 Academic Award winner, Bree Larkin.
Hi, I'm here to talk about Travis Braden. I've had Travis in class. I think I had him as a freshman. He took one of my business classes, and he has taken a class, I think, every single year up until now. He's a senior. Right now, he's in 3 of my classes. He's in accounting, sports and entertainment marketing, and tech prep. Travis has played soccer. He's fantastic at it. He has helped out around the school. He's he's just a really nice kid. Right now he's doing remote learning, so I get to see him on a screen every day instead of in person. So I do miss him in the class. But Travis is a very smart kid, a very nice kid, just a general wonderful student, and I really appreciate that he's in my class. He's always willing to help. He's always making sure that everybody else has what they need, and he's one of my favorite kids that I've got, and I really appreciate what he does in the class. So congratulations on your academic achievement, and I'm sure that he's going to do fantastic things in the future. Thanks.
Juliana Fuller. Jules, you've done an incredible job in your time at Ravenna High School of marrying this concept of academic eliteness with a sense of humor and fun and a joy for life. You've done a really good job of that, and I can't tell you how many times throughout the years that you've made me smile or that you've made me laugh with something witty that you said or a joke that you've told. You have this ability to produce these great works of art and also complex essays as well. And so again, I applaud your ability to not just be a one-dimensional student and just to be well-rounded. And so I want to encourage you as you leave Ravenna High School over this next several months to take that sense of humor and joy with you as you go throughout life, to use it to kind of season your days with joy, with laughter, with wittiness. I know you'll do a great job of that. Congratulations, Jules.
I have the honor of presenting a 3-year academic award for Mallory Marinin. I've known Mallory for 4 years as her social studies teacher. Mallory is a well-rounded, self-motivated young woman. History is something I think that Mallory likes, so she always worked hard for me. In freshman American history, world history, or as a senior in CCP American history, Mallory strives to be successful. Mallory is in NHS, National Honor Society, where she has been a part of many service projects helping disadvantaged people. Balancing academics and sports, Mallory has played soccer since 3rd grade and has won 2 varsity letters. Mallory plans to attend Miami University to study business and accounting. I am certain Mallory will be successful in college and is prepared for the next journey in her life.
David Richardson loves music. I mean, he really loves music. I can't say enough how much David loves music. In fact, I've often wondered what would happen if David put as much energy into his academics as he puts into his love of music. My only guess is that he would have probably earned his PhD by the age of 18. He obviously does take his studies seriously as well, or I wouldn't be speaking about him on the occasion of his earning a 3rd-year academic honor. David has had to overcome challenges in order to accomplish all that he has. You see, David is severely hearing impaired. Some might label him handicapped. Others may try to label him as handicapable. I just think of him as David. No labels, just David. You see, in order to be good at music and be severely hearing impaired, one must be dedicated to self-success. You must treat challenges as speed bumps and not treat them as blockades. It is this desire to persevere and his dedication to self-success that will create the progression necessary for David's life to be full of song and fortune. Congratulations.
I've had Allison Nowalk in my class her entire high school career. She's demonstrated that she is an excellent student, and she always has been as long as I've known her. If there's anything that she doesn't know, she will find out quickly. She's got one of the best work ethics that I've seen in any school since I've been teaching. She will just kind of continue to put her nose to the grindstone. I know that she's planning on going into the medical field, and I anticipate that she's going to do great things.
Hi,
I'm Mrs. D'Onofrio, school counselor at Ravenna High School, and I am speaking on behalf of Ian Johnston. I have been supporting Ian all through his high school career at RHS and through College Credit Plus. Although Ian sometimes needs reminders about completing responsibilities to his coursework and CCP, he puts his whole effort into each thing he does. He is involved with soccer and football at the same time, along with taking college courses, which is a very heavy load, and succeeds at it. Ian started out a shy student who depended on others to push him in a direction academically, and has grown into an independent, accountable student who pushes himself to focus on his future goals. I'm very proud of Ian and so excited to continue to watch him grow and mature into an accomplished adult. Thank you.
I have had Anna Caples in both my classroom as a student and also as a coach. I have had her in our strength and conditioning program, and I have grown to really appreciate just how big a heart she has. For example, she volunteers at the Center for Hope every single month to give out food. But even in her job, she is kind of like a public servant because she helps distribute food to patients. And if any of you have ever been in the hospital before, you know just how important that can be. Anna is a member of Key Club, and she was in Upward Bound for 4 years. She's a softball player, and she really does deserve this recognition because on top of all of her selfless work, she still takes care of business in the classroom. And so, Anna, to you I say congratulations. Well deserved, and continue working hard and creating such a positive environment for those around you, because people take notice, and as a result, people also grow and they benefit from what you give them. Congratulations.
Hello, I am Janet Rosinski from the Math Department. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the recipients of the 3-year academic award. It is my pleasure to be able to speak about Alexis Tanner. I had Alexis in Honors Algebra 2 her sophomore year. What I remember most about her is that she was always happy and made the most out of every situation. Alexis was always willing to rise to the challenge of an honors course. This was shown by the way her grades improved each quarter throughout the year. By the end of the year, she had one of the highest averages in the class. One time in our class, I was frustrated because the students were not reading the test directions carefully prior to starting a test. So one time in the written directions, I asked the students to write an adjective at the top of their test paper for a bonus point. Alexis ended up earning one of the only 100% on the test. When I handed her test back to her, I asked her, "Why didn't you do the extra credit?" assuming that she hadn't noticed the bonus point opportunity in the directions. She said, "I couldn't think of a good adjective." The class laughed with her since she had the confidence to laugh at herself. So Alexis, in case you are ever in a bind again, here are some good adjectives that describe you as a math student: intelligent, hardworking, dedicated, motivated, organized, optimistic, and cheerful. This year, Alexis is taking CCP Calculus and will graduate from high school with 6 math college credits. I wish her the best the remainder of her senior year and after graduation as she pursues a career as a finance manager. I'm very confident that she will be successful in all her life's endeavors. Congratulations, Alexis.
Hi everybody, Miss Browning here, and I am so excited to talk to you about my girl, Alexis Talcott. Alexis Talcott is about the sweetest kind of person that is in existence on this planet. She is a quiet girl, but once you get to know her, and if you get to be one of her people, it's kind of like finding a secret treasure, because Alexis has the kindest heart. She is this special kind of student that goes out of her way to even make sure that her adults feel acknowledged and appreciated every day. I could be having the worst day ever, standing in the hallway, probably looking at my phone, and I would hear this sweet, "Hi, Miss Browning," coming down the hallway, look up, see darling Alexis smiling and waving at me, and my whole world was right again. Alexis is not only a sweet girl, but she is intelligent and she is an academic rock star, but she is also a very creative young woman. She excelled in all of her art classes here at Ravenna High School, but I most appreciated her creativity in her style. Alexis and I share kind of a love of what some may seem as quirky and eclectic style. I was always just amazed at her ability to express herself through her style and not try to just fit in with the rest of the world and the rest of the high school, at least. Alexis is currently a senior at Maplewood studying cosmetology, and she's killing it in her lab. And with her kindness and her creativity, her care for people, and her skill, she is going to be very sought after. So awesome job, Alexis. It has been an honor to be your school counselor, and congratulations.
It is my pleasure to speak on behalf of Cole Collins. I've had the pleasure of knowing Cole for over a year now. Cole played football for the Ravenna Ravens Youth Football League, Brown Middle School, and Ravenna High School through his sophomore year. His focus now has been on academics and his band. Cole was always a great student to have in English class his junior year. He regularly participated, offering new insights to class discussions. But what I remember most is that Cole would respond and laugh to all of my awful jokes, movie references, and my singing. Some students would just stare at me and think, wow, Miss P is weird. And he probably did too, but at least he would laugh along with me. I always try to get to know my students on a personal level and find commonalities, and our commonality was music. Cole and I share our love for rock and heavy metal music. In fact, I had the pleasure of seeing Cole and his band Force Happiness play recently, just a couple months ago. He's the drummer for their band. They were pretty good. After graduation, Cole plans to continue working at Giant Eagle, where he currently works after school and on the weekends. He plans to work more on advancing his band and to eventually serve his country in the Navy. Regardless of what Cole does, I hope he continues to follow his dreams. He is an exceptional student here at RHS and has a bright future ahead of him.
When it comes to successful and hardworking students, there are few that can rival Haley Matulka. Over the years, she's participated in things like student council, and she has been nominated for prestigious honors like the Hobie Conference, in which she was one of our nominees, and she's been the class treasurer. Haley also volunteers a lot of her time as a teacher aide. For example, she's my student aide, and I've been lucky enough to have her for now the 4th year in a row. First 3 as her teacher, and now as a student aide. She helped out with decorating for student council events, and she's been a very positive influence on all of my classes, and I'm sure all the classes she has attended. I'm very proud of the successes that you have experienced, Haley, and I am hopeful that as you move on to college to major in either psychology or education, that you will continue working hard and setting an example for others to follow. So, congratulations on this honor, and good luck moving forward.
I have the honor of presenting a 3-year letter academic award honor to Amelia Walton. I have known Mia for 4 years as her social studies teacher. Mia is a well-rounded, reserved young woman. In freshman American history or world history, Mia strove to be successful. On top of her academics, Amelia has danced competitively for the last 11 years. She spends countless hours at the dance studio, which has taught her hard work and perseverance. She has also taken on teaching dance classes as well. Mia's future plans include a bachelor's in child clinical psychology and master's in sociology, so that she can be a licensed social worker. I am certain that Amelia will do great things in her life and be very successful. Amelia Walton.